Alright, hey guys, this is Raven from RavenReset.blogspot.com, and hey, I just want to say hello, hi, good to have you here. Right, so who am I? I am Raven, as you can say. This is the blog, right? So this is the blog that I write where actually what I'm doing is I'm reviewing, well, comic books and books, as you might see, or may not, and also video games. Right, so those are like the three things that I do, and well, things also happen on TikTok, but about that in a second. So as you can see, right, we have a review of the Death Stranding because I just finished it. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, those are my thoughts. Why not? I finished the Assassin's Creed book, the Magus Conspiracy, and now I'm reading the Odyssey one, and yeah, that's my review. Detective Comics, right? Batman Hush. Let's not talk about that. This is quite bad. And many other things you can find, of course, on the blog and some of my thoughts, rankings. Why not? But also, I'm here on TikTok. That is also me, where honestly, I'm just, again, not all of the things that are on blog are, of course, on the TikTok, because sometimes I'm going to say I'm a bit lazy sometimes to put that. But you can also see, if you want just the score that I give to a certain comic or a movie or a game, it's right here on TikTok. And of course, you can just go and check, or, you can go and be like a Torre and see a bit of Florence with me. Right, so who am I, what am I doing, and how this is gonna work, this YouTube channel? That's a great question. So I decided to, because there are a lot of things that I want to talk about that honestly would really be quite long, like, book like articles, right? More than 15,000 words, something like that. Or some, urgent topics like news, right? Like I want to talk, and this is what I'm going to be talking about today, later in a different video about the comic sales. Because this is absolutely insane to me in terms of like absolute universe and how the top 50 is looking. Or there are also some controversies and other things that I really want to talk about, but I don't really want to put that on the blog. I don't want to really put that on TikTok yet, and how that's gonna work out. But yeah, so this is just like my outlet for thoughts, and again, freedom of speech and all of that nonsense. I couldn't care less. But why there'll be no face of mine? Well, that's also another great question. To be fair, well, you can find my face anywhere, but I do feel more comfortable where it's just like my avatar. Hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade it in the future, right, in between my job and other things that I do. But yeah, so those are the things that I do really, because honestly, I've done that in the past, as Raven Cold Snatchku. I think even on that channel, you'll find some of the older videos when I talk about some news, some, comic stuff and other things. And I missed it. I genuinely missed it. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I read so much of the comics, via unlimited apps, or, even physically, right? I purchased so many, like, nerdy stuff that I want to talk about. But it's a lot easier to just, recall that than just, go and do TikToks and write about that, right? Like, for example, new line of Funko Pops that's coming out, or, the buckets for the movies, or just, react to trailers, right? So we'll have, like, my reaction to all of that. Yeah, I gesture a lot, so you can't really see that. But this is the thing. So this is going to be the, hopefully, main thing that we're going to be doing on the channel. Of course, you can check the RavenReset on TikTok, RavenReset. I know I have to change that. Like, this is going to be different because, again, this is still work in progress. Because writing that takes a lot. Just to be fair, also, because you probably don't know that, and I will just show you something. Because sometimes, and that's what I do, and this is going to be my explanation for that. Sometimes, because I do have the same blog, but in Polish, which is my native language, I am lazy enough, because again, I am a major in English, that you can see I sometimes, like, I can tell you that this Spider-Gwen stuff, I first written in Polish and I just like translated it, right? So you can kind of see that. So it's not Chat GPT writing or anything like that. It's just me translating stuff. And currently, even in the works I already have written, 11 reviews that are ready to go, because there's one review each day, so every single day there is a review or something, right? Some kind of an article, right? In Polish it looks like that, but we have English version over here. You see, this is again me, but I have to change that, I know. So yeah, you can check the blog, right? You can, right here, but also right on the TikTok, and we'll see. We're gonna get some reaction, we're gonna get some stuff, and see how this is gonna go. So thank you so much for watching. Right. So the next video is going to be just the news or other things. Thank you so much. So that's me, that's Raven, that's an explanation of what is happening. And yeah, I hope it's going to be a cool adventure, to be honest. And we'll see. Because again, I just want to talk. And I think this is the best place to do that. And will there be a face reveal at some point, or like other things? Yeah, will there be other things? Probably, but we had to start somewhere. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thank you.